Ever get the feeling some movies are less about the plot and more about, like, a vibe? That's Wong Kar-wai's In the Mood for Love for you, and we're diving deep into that today.
Absolutely.
But get this, we're going beyond. Is it good or not? We're figuring out why it's a masterpiece.
Right, because we've got reviews, analyses, even stuff about its cultural impact to unpack.
It's more than just the story on the surface.
Exactly. You got to go deeper, the why behind the what.
Which is wild because even that big shot critic, Roger Ebert,
Yeah.
he called the adultery plot boring and commonplace. His words.
It's funny, though, because Ebert's reaction, he was intentional.
Wait, what?
Yeah. See, Wong Kar-wai, he used that cliche situation to show what they don't do.
I'm intrigued. Go on.
So it's ordinary to make the extraordinary pop, that restraint, you know?
Okay, break that down for us. How do social rules become, like, a character themselves?
Picture 1962 Hong Kong. Crowded. Gossips faster than a taxi.
Oh, I bet.
Reputation is everything. That pressure, those unspoken things, they're a force field.
Seriously.
Yeah, these characters are constantly hitting that wall, like a fancy cage almost.
And that's stronger than even romantic love.
Oh, totally. Mr. Chow, Mrs. Chan, they're drawn to each other for sure.
Miss Hill.
Stolen glances, the hesitation. But breaking those rules, terrifying.
No kidding back then.
So this force field, always there, making their longing even stronger.
Speaking of speaking volumes, the Cheong Sams.
Oh, yeah.
Maggie Cheung's dresses are iconic. They're like art pieces.
Stunning, each one. That high neck, the way they hug the figure.
Yeah.
But they're not just costumes.
There's more to it than meets the eye.
Right. Especially in a film where silence speaks volumes.
Right. I see where you're going with this.
Think about it. Restrictive, alluring. Just like their desires.
Ooh, good point.
They mirror the character's struggles perfectly.
And that contradiction, it's everywhere. Even Maggie Cheung getting noodles.
How so?
She's always dressed to the nines, even at a food stall. It's almost funny.
Exactly. That's Wong Kar-wai, using the mundane, her elegance.
To make you think.
Right. It's not about looking good. It's the longing underneath.
Like how he plays with time, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Clocks everywhere. But it's deeper than minutes passing.
You got it. The real trap is their repeating lives.
Oh, I see it now.
Noodle stall, the stairs, even their conversations start mirroring.
They're stuck.
Stuck in a cycle, just like their emotions are frozen.
He's trapped in his marriage, she's in hers.
In societal expectations, it's all reflected in those visual echoes. No escape.
And that just makes their longing more intense.
Absolutely.
Wouldn't you agree?
Totally. And when they rehearse confronting their spouses,
Heartbreaking, right?
you know it'll never happen for real.
And that's the genius. Manufacturing a memory stronger because it can't be.
Okay, this is where I need your insight. That globe in their offices.
The globe?
Always there, always showing South America. Is that significant or?
I love how your mind works. It's definitely not random.
Okay, good to know.
Remember the restraint we talked about? Well, South America.
Yeah.
It's the elsewhere, where their love could be, free from their society.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
But here, it's just a yearning on a spinning globe.
Yeah.
What might have been. It's like their love story is its own character trapped in this web of metaphors. I'm really starting to see why it's a masterpiece. Like, I get film on a whole new level.
And that's exactly why it's so influential. It's a masterclass. Visually.
Yeah.
Goes beyond language, culture, even.
Total.
It hits something universal, you know?
And speaking of impact, there's this whole other layer, right?
Well, yeah.
This vibe, this atmosphere, it's even online now.
For sure, for sure.
Like you see it everywhere, even TikTok.
A Wong Kar-wai vibe, they call it. And it proves how he nails a mood, you know?
It's unmistakable.
Smoky alleys, neon, that music. Even a walk feels heavy with, like, longing.
And those slow motion shots, don't even get me started.
Intentional, all of it. From his background, his style.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
He makes you feel it, even the simple stuff.
It's so deliberate.
It's all connected, see? The visuals, the sound creates that specific feeling.
Unspoken longing, the love that can't be.
Finding beauty in those fleeting moments. People get it because it's universal, even if they haven't seen it.
It's like he gives you permission to feel that, you know.
Yeah.
The melancholy, the beauty in the everyday. Or maybe I just need to ditch the dramatic Instagram filters.
Maybe a bit of both. But seriously, the way people recreate it online, it's fascinating.
Yeah.
TikTok especially. They're not just copying, they're inhabiting that feeling.
Oh,
It's like a shared main character thing, but for mood.
I love that.
Experiencing that heightened longing, that beauty. powerful stuff.
It really is. Makes you wonder, though, back to the movie itself,
Yeah.
do Chow and Sue even want to be together? I mean, they keep missing those chances, those connections.
$1 million question.
Yeah.
And that's what's so good. It's not about a typical happy ending.
Oh, interesting.
In the Mood for Love is about the yearning itself, that push and pull. That's the art.
Wow.
Like a dance, beautifully done, close, then away, but the tension's always there.
So it is about the feeling.
That tension is the mood for love.
So it's like the feeling is more important than if they actually end up together. That's kind of deep.
Right. And it's not about giving you an answer. Wong Kar-wai wants you to feel that uncertainty, just like they do.
It's making me think of all those times in life where the what if is like more powerful somehow.
It's human nature, right?
Yeah.
And that's why this film just stays with you. It's those lingering emotions, those questions.
They make you think about your own life.
Exactly. It's not about getting it all figured out. It's about feeling it, all of it.
Wow. Yeah. You said before that Wong Kar-wai doesn't make films. He makes moods.
He does, yeah.
And I think this is where I finally get it.
It's about more than the plot, for sure.
It's an experience. You don't just watch. You feel it.
Exactly. And that is what makes it a masterpiece. It sticks with you. It makes you think. It's a film that deserves to be watched more than once, you know?
Totally. This whole deep dive has been eye-opening. I need to rewatch it, catch all the stuff I missed the first time.
You should. And this time, pay attention to how time works. Those beautiful dresses. And here's something else to think about. If In the Mood for Love is all about what they don't say, those looks, those almost moments, what did that say about the stuff we don't say in our lives?
Heavy. All those paths not taken, huh? Makes you think.
It does, doesn't it? Maybe figuring out those what ifs helps us figure out ourselves a little better. And who knows?
To all our listeners out there, I hope this deep dive has given you a new appreciation for In the Mood for Love.
And remember, the best stories, they're the ones that stay with us, the ones that make us feel, even if they don't give us all the answers.
Beautifully said. If you haven't seen it yet, add it to your watch list. Trust us, you won't regret it.